Hi students, in this video we will learn traffic analysis tools used by a network administrator for packet analysis as well as troubleshooting techniques. The first traffic analysis tool is Wireshark, and Wireshark is a network packet analyzer. The network packet analyzer will try to capture the network packets and tries to display that packet data as detailed as possible. You could think of a network packet analyzer as a measuring device used to examine what is going on inside the network cable. Just like a voltmeter used by an electrician to examine what is going on inside an electric cable. Wireshark is perhaps one of the best open source packet analysis tool available today. Here we are explaining some intended purposes of analyzing the packets. First of all, the network analysis is done by packet analysis done by network administrators, and they are using it for troubleshooting the network issues or network problems. The next is the network security engineers. They use this tool to examine the security problems. Then quality analysis engineers use it to verify the network application's quality and performance measure. Then software developers use it to debug the protocol implementations. And finally, students like us use it to learn network protocols internals. And now, what are the features of Wireshark? First feature is it is available for Unix as well as Windows. It can capture live packet data from the network interface card, and it can open the files containing the packet data captured with a number of other packet capture programs. It can also display the packets with very detailed protocol information. We are also able to save the packet data captured, and we can export some or all of the packets in a number of file formats. Another feature is it can filter the packets on many criteria, and we can search for packets on many criteria. Filter ചെയ്യാം, same time we can search for the packets, and also we can colorize the packet display based on the filters. So different packets of different packets can be classified, and it can be colored based on the type of filtering we use. These are the features of Wireshark. Here we can see a screenshot of Wireshark, and the packet moving from source IP address 192.168.0.21, and the destination IP address is also shown here, and it is a type of TCP protocol, and its length is given, and additional information like sequence number, acknowledgement number, etc., length of the sequence, and all the other information are available from this analysis tool. And here we can have various types of filtering and searching based upon various criteria. So as you can see here, we can have normally packets of TCP, HTTP, DNS, etc. Another tool used by the network administrators and troubleshooters is Snort, and it is used for intruder detection. A key mechanism in preventing and detecting cyber attacks are IDS and it is also known as intruder detection systems. The primary goal of IDS is to detect when computer network or resources are under attack. A good intruder detection system should detect a wide variety of intrusions originating from both outside and inside the network. Both known and unknown attacks should be detected. To detect attacks, IDS need to perform a deep packet inspection. Then only it can classify intruder packet or the original packets. When such a device observes a suspicious packet or a series of suspicious packets, it could prevent those packets from entering into the network. This snort is released in the year 1998 by Martin Rosek, and it is intended to be lightweight intruder detection technology. And snort is a public domain open source IDS, and it can run on Linux, Unix and Windows platforms. The main features of snort are: it can work on 4 different modes. One is packet sniffer mode, packet logger mode, network intrusion detection mode and network intrusion prevention mode. Now we can see some troubleshooting commands used by the network administrators. First of all, we shall think about what is troubleshooting. Troubleshooting means in order to identify the malicious behavior of the network and take necessary actions to prevent those unnecessary activities. So, the first step of this troubleshooting process is to gather information by questioning the individual who has the problem. That may be collected from the end user's experience, and or it may be collected by the observation of the network administrator, or it can be detected based on the error messages generated by the network. And once the information is collected, then next step is to collect the information about the equipment. In the step 1, there we are collecting the information from the individuals. Then in the second step, we are collecting the information from the attached equipments. And the log files can be examined, and behavioral changes of the devices can be examined, and warranty informations can be examined, and network monitoring tools can be used for collecting this kind of information. So all these kind of observations and examinations will help us to troubleshoot the issue. Then the utilities or commands used by network administrators is first of all ipconfig, and almost all the commands are working on command line interface. Then ipconfig is a command, and it checks to make sure the correct IP is assigned to the machine or not, and the subnet mask information also being received with the command ipconfig. Instead of ipconfig, ifconfig is the command used in Linux. Along with the subnet mask, it also gives us the default gateway information. So the result of ipconfig or ifconfig is it will display IP address, subnet mask and the default gateway information. ipconfig/all command displays additional informations along with the basic informations. And next command used by system administrators or network administrators is ping command, and which verifies the connectivity to other host. And this will generate some TTL packets, and they are sending the packet to the connected host. And if the connected host replies within a particular time period, then we can ensure that the host is connected in the network. Otherwise, the host is not inside the network. So from this ping command, we are able to understand whether the host is reachable or not. And the ping command can be used along with the IP address or with the name of the host device. That is ping followed by, you can specify an IP address like this, or instead of this, name of the host device can also be submitted. Then the next command is traceroute or traceRT. And traceroute is the command used in Linux, whereas traceRT is used in the command Windows. And this will show the hop along the path. And it tells how long it takes a packet to send and reach its response. That is the round trip time. 30 hops is the maximum number that can be returned as the number of hops, and this is the default value and it can be changed. From this traceroute command, we are able to identify whether a user is unreachable or not. If there are 30 number of hops, then it will be unreachable. The next command is netstat. This command shows the status and the protocol statistics of the network. It views the open connections in a host. The additional informations provided by the netstat are the protocols used in the network and the local addresses included in the network and port numbers and the connection state. The next command is nslookup or dig. Nslookup is used in Windows, and the similar command used in the Windows is dig. And it is used to find the IP address that correspond to a host or a domain name that correspond to an IP address. And this is used for troubleshooting the DNS servers.